Okay, everybody, welcome to the first show after Bash at the Beach, where Kenny has won the world title. Vampiro has got some new backup, and we have new tag team champions from Jeff Jarrett and Shane Douglas. Also, some other stuff happened, but we'll go over that as we go. Anyway, time for Nitro, so let's get rolling. So first, we've got another test of the women, as we got Katarina Waters and Lexi James. Guess I renamed Alexis 3 to kind of her real WWF name, but slightly different. Anyway, they beat Lufisto and Roni Jonah in 15-18 when Lexi pins Lufisto. James and Waters with 30s, Jonah gets 32, Lufisto gets 24, 39 D- overall. In our Get Some People in the Ring who don't have much to do tonight, we've got Rey Mysterio Jr. and Air Raid of AJ Styles and Eric Paris, former World Tag Team Champions, defeating Chavo Guerrero, Elite Skipper, and Kid Roman in 15-24 when Paris pinned Romeo. Ray gets 77, Paris and Styles gets around 60, Chavo also gets a 60. So 64 seed, not too bad, especially for a random pre-show match. Now we're off to the actual races on the actual show. So you start off with the highlights of the pay-per-view, basically Kanyon winning the world title, and the announcers hype basically a Kanyon celebration. And they note Booker T is not in the building tonight. So next up, we basically have sort of a standard real-life segment now, but basically what happens is first Mike Awesome comes out, he cuts a promo about how he took out DDP, so he deserves the first title shot at the new champion Kanyon, even though he respects him. He's still the most awesome force in WCW. Then Chuck Palumbo comes out, he says he won a 4-way, and he's the future of WCW. And then Billy, then Sting and Lex Luger come out. They say, you kids talk about the future, but we won a match last night, so both either me or Lexi, deserve a title shot. Then out comes Billy Kidman and says, he ended the, lies of Ray Jr. being the best cruiserweight of all time in WCW, but now that's all done. It's time for, Billy Kidman to move to the main event. Basically, we have some arguments, and then Eric Bischoff comes out and says, well, you all have at least a figment of a reason because you all won matches last night, but let's say tonight it's everybody for themselves in a 6-way match in the main event tonight. 82B, so pretty good. Keebler helped Palumbo, Miss Teal Kidman, and Gross crowd walk hotter, and Lex Luger was underwhelming because of course he was. Then in our opening match, Jason Jett pins Tajiri in 8:47 with crash landing 61C. And then after that, stare down between Jet and Tajiri, and then Kaz attacks Jet from behind, locks him in the Kaz mission, but Tajiri just walks away. 56 C-. After that, we're backstage, and Shane Helms, along with Gigante beside him, is very, very upset that Luke Sting and Luger are getting a chance at the title. Okerlund tries to point out that, it was, Helms that, screwed up last night at the pay-per-view, and he just waves it off, says, this isn't right. I'm going to fix this. 83B plus because Helms is actually getting over. Then we got Gigantes killing Lenny Lane in 412 for the choke team. Thanks for coming back to WCW, Lenny. Go back on the unemployment line. So not too bad. And then after that, we get 3 more choke slams by Gigantes and Lenny. 87B plus. Yes, this is called spamming the menace angle. But it gets people over, right? Then we got Vampiro and Lestat. Yes, the former Gangrel. I used the name Lestat because, well, that fits for the early 2000s. Defeats Norman Smiley and Ernest Miller in 452 when Lestat pins Smiley by pinfall with the Impaler. Vampiro gets a 77, Lestat gets a 43. Miller and Smiley are Miller and Smiley. And this is just basically a squash. Then basically Vampiro does a promo with Lestat standing beside him. He says he's the true newest member of the Deadpool, but more are coming. And, RVD, got lucky last night, but he's still on the list, so he still has to take him out. 79B. Then basically we have the Flair and Sanders backstage. They're basically, talking about how, Nash is no longer, going to show his face, around this company at all. And then, Nash walks up with Bischoff. Nash makes sure to tell, he's still close with Eric even after the, unpleasantness of the past couple of years. So, he made a deal with Nash next week. 6-man tag match. Kevin Nash will bring in 2 partners, and he's going to take on, Dick Flair and the most washed-up tag team in pro wrestling. We get some yelling, but eventually Bischoff's like, hey, extend the match. Be good with it. 84B+. Then we've got the big Canyon title celebration. So basically, streamers, pyro, balloons, everything. And, Canyon goes over the top with Joni. Announcers might mention that, hey, none of the Horsemen are around. Canyon, thanks Horsemen for getting him to this point, but, he's out here alone because nobody better than Canyon. And does it matter who wins the number 1 contender match at tonight? Matter of fact, he's not even going to watch it. He's just going to go out on the town. He's going to party. He's going to celebrate because he's the new face of WCW, not Booker T, wherever he ran off to. So, Mike Awesome, fine. Sean O'Haire, okay. Old Man Sting, okay. He'll take them all on because he's Canyon. He's WCW World Champion, and there's nobody better than him. 86B+. Awesome. Then we've got Jindrak and Stasiak defeating Yang and Noble in 607 when Jindrak pins Noble by pinfall with a mark of perfection. So 63C. Just, a pretty simple squash match. Basically like a semi-squash match. And then basically after the match, Jindrak and Stasiak, with Dawn Marie, cut a promo, basically saying, the new blood is rising again. They've been sort of sent off to the sideline for the past little bit, but, they're back. They're back in charge, and they're going to rise up back to the top of the tag team division in WCW, one way or the other. Then we've got Konnan doing his in-ring. Lance Storm interrupts. Says, if I can be serious for a minute, I got screwed out of the Cruiserweight title last night, but, I'm done with that. I'm off to better things. That includes, kicking your teeth in, Konnan. What did I? 50-60-, because not that great. Oh, and the Jindrak Stasiak thing got a 71B-, sorry. And, actually a really good match, especially considering everybody's placement on the card. Lance Storm defeated Konnan in 757 by submission with a Canadian Maple Leaf after blatantly cheating. So, low blow, loaded boot, your choice of cheating, whatever you want. Storm does it, blocks the Maple Leaf, 75B-, and he gets the win. Then we've got our first tight promo for the women. Focus on Lexi James, how she's, been wrestling on the indies, doing all she can. But now, she's going to prove to everybody in WCW that when women have a place on, there should be a spotlight on women in the wrestling world too, and just not because, they're a pretty face. 43D, because, not that over yet, but not that bad. Then we've got a Jared and Douglas backstage promo, which gets an 83B+. And basically, they have an open challenge to any past tag champs. Anybody, they say. Doesn't matter. If you can dig up the Andersons, fine. Rock and Roll Express, get on waffles, fine. Cool, great. Anybody who wants one of these golds, take us on next week, non-title, beat us, and maybe we'll give you a title match. Basically, just overly cocky, Jared and Douglas acting like they're on top of the world. And then, in our main event, basically, at the end of the day, Sean O'Haire defeats Sting, Mike Awesome, Palumbo, Luger, and Kidman in 1720 when O'Haire pins Luger by pinfall with the Widowmaker. And then basically, as that's happening, Helms is distracting Sting so he can't make the save, and he gets the pin. So O'Haire, 83B+. That was the match. O'Haire got a 75, Sting got an 81, Awesome got a 72, Palumbo got a 65, Luger got a 55, and Kidman got a 72. Then after that, O'Haire celebrates. But then Canyon comes out and has a stare down with O'Haire to end the show along with Laura, with Joni. So 86B+, so that means for the show, we've got an 80B. Okay. A little lower than normal, but I'm also, neither Booker nor DDP were on the show, and I've sort of focused on some of the new blood. So that's not too bad at all. So let's just see if anything interesting happens for our on Raw, or if there's any interesting news. And that's Percy Pringle, Paul Bear. Any interesting emails first? Nope, just the normal people. Yep. Oh, also, I wanted to show this off. Well, first, Christopher Jericho went on tour. So Fozzy in 2002. Did that exist? I think. Maybe. The other one interesting is WCW Day. Joni Lawler and Juventud Guerrero are dating. I'm sure that'll go well. Anyway, let's look at Raw real quick. And Raw did... Okay, so Big Show beat The Undertaker. Molly Holly defeated Lita. Jeff Hardy went to no contest with Rikishi. Scott Hall won a squash. Okay, not too bad. Michaels, and Angle did a backstage segment. Okay, fun times. And they got a 27.55, and we got a 10.977. Okay, not too bad. And Abdullah Butcher is retiring. Sure. Okay, whatever you say. But anyway, that's all for now. Like I said before, as far as Saturday night goes, I'll be booking it. I'll be doing it off screen, and then mentioning any highlights, or any news during the next Nitro video. But aside from that, that's all for now. So if you're enjoying this, go ahead and subscribe, give it a like, and whatever you're thinking, go ahead and comment below. See you later. Adios.